For so long in the sport of boxing, science haven't been able to figure out how some of these fighters are able to go Super Saiyan. What is the key? Obviously, the universal key is to be God-gifted. However, when it comes to Ryan Garcia, he was able to figure out a cheat code to go Super Saiyan, which is by taking OSTARINE, a unique PED that allows a D or a C level fighter to go Super Saiyan, to become an A or an elite level fighter. Imagine Krillin being able to compete with Goku and beat Goku. That's what OSTARINE does. It's one hell of a drug. That being said, Shakur gave his reaction to Ryan getting dropped and losing to Rolly. Shakur said, quote, "Okay, I must admit when I'm wrong. Rolly shocked me tonight. Ironically, Rolly is on record stating that Shakur is the most boring fighter in the world. The reason why Rolly said that is because Rolly himself is the worst technical and skillful fighter in the sport of boxing today. That's why he thinks Shakur is so boring, because defense is boring to Rolly. He has no defense. He also lacks skill. So he thinks Shakur is boring because he's skillful. Obviously, if you utilize blocking punches with your face technique, then moving your head is going to be boring to Rolly. Look at the way Pitbull was punching on Rolly. He smoked him. But when Rolly fought Ryan without PEDs, all of a sudden, Rolly turned to Floyd Mayweather. He was able to nullify everything Ryan Garcia did. He took away his left hook and everything. Things we couldn't even imagine Rolly being able to do. Obviously, there is no magic to this. Everyone, all the race fans and old media that ignores the elephant in the room are exposing themselves for their true colors and character of being a race fan. Because the elephant in the room is the PEDs. That's the magic, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Ryan is a completely different fighter when he's on PEDs. Now, if you pay attention to all of the media, the race fans, and majority of the fighters and the trainers, all of them are afraid and shivering in their boots to address the elephant in the room, which is the only reason why Rolly was able to beat Ryan is because Ryan was PED free. He was VADA tested and he passed the tests. So he didn't take PEDs this time. He was forced to be clean because he was forced to be tested thanks to Devin Haney lawsuit. That put everything in order, and Rolly should thank Devin Haney all his life for that, because he benefited from Devin Haney labor. If you thought Tank put a number on Rolly, or better yet, Pitbull Cruz, the way he smoked him, you best believe Ryan on PEDs would have had done him worse. But how come everyone is ignoring the elephant in the room? Surely if you walk into a room and you see a freaking elephant that's not supposed to be there, and you see everyone ignoring it, you're gonna think something is off, something is wrong. And that's what they are doing in the sport of boxing, because Ryan has the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. But I'll tell you who is and has been one of the realest ones. Clarissa Shields said, quote, laughing emoji. What? How about OSTARINE? Let's start there. Obviously, instead of blaming it on the freaking atmosphere that Rolly also had to deal with. It's really pathetic, shameful, and unprofessional for a fighter that's trying to be media to be so biased to the point they defend steroid cheaters. What's even more shameful, it's the fact that they already know we know he cheated, but they still ignore it and pretend as if we don't know and that they themselves don't know. If you didn't know, That's what you call a hypocrite. All because Ryan has the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. That being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.